Bloodborne, which is a 2021 horror film. It's written and directed by Reed Shusterman, and it stars Rosie Moss and Melanie Haynes and Atone Perry. This movie is basically a Rosemary's Baby modern day. It reminded me a bit of the movie Grace, if anybody remembers that. Amazing movie. Where it was about a baby that hungered for blood and the mom had to keep feeding it blood. It's basically what this is, except it's a couple who they've been trying to have a child, but they keep miscarrying. And so, at one point when they want to give up, the main character, woman, Michaela, girl, her friend tells her about this agency, about her cousin Susan, who, I guess she had cancer, and then she got over it, and then she was able to have a kid with the help of this agency. So they want to give it a try. And then they meet this lady, this older lady, Ola, who at first is a nice older lady, but then she starts to be demanding and very weird with stuff, such as taxing rituals overseen by it. Pretty much she is like, oh, we do magic is what we do. Basically, we, our clients, we help with magic because they want children, so we give them children through magic means, and you just have to follow our instructions and our rituals, and you will have a newborn. And, I was kind of interested. The movie did have me interested in this agency. I wish they would have delved more into their origins and their practices of, why are they doing... I mean, at one point, we see a Man in Black, basically. They're basically like the Men in Black, almost. They have these people that come in your house and either watch you sometimes, or they're just stalking you from a distance. But this couple, they were, the guy, Eric, he seems, I don't want to give up, so he decides to trust this Ola lady, and, oh, you're pregnant after a night, or whatever, because it's weird, the way... I mean, the movie is consistent in what it's trying to do and everything, but then stuff goes bad in the third act, even though stuff was already happening weirdly. And the Eric character's like, oh, this is weird, I don't like this, but then I'm going to continue to make my wife happy. And then be whipped by her as well. Because there's points where he's like, I don't like this, I don't think we should do this. And then she yells at him, or... is like, settle down, and he does. And then when even her best friend, towards the end, because at one point in the middle of the night, she's aching because she's losing blood in her stomach, and then they have to do a ritual thing, and he's like, that's weird, I don't like that, but then they still continue. And then, towards the end... And yes, it ends in a dumb way. Pretty much the Omen. Pretty much. I mean, granted, the kid doesn't grow up really fast or anything like that, but... you can tell it's a demon baby. And she's like, okay, even though I killed my husband, because he didn't want to kill my best friend, because we had to take... Because pretty much what happens is he cuts himself because he thinks, oh, since this is a blood oath thing. I thought we had to, because we've been using our blood lately, so I thought I had to cut my palm. And then the Ola lady has an attitude with him, and he just allows it. Like, he's just very nonchalant about everything, pretty much. And so is the Michaela character. Oh, we're having a baby. Just settle down. And then the doctor, and then the Eric character, like, he's finding these people aren't being really consistent with their info that they're given. But, you know, we're having a baby, so you have to not think about that stuff. So, the characters overall are frustrating, except the best friend, who tried to help, but then, you know, she comes in at the end, trying to be a savior, and what's it get her? Killed. Because pretty much what happens is, Michaela gives birth, but then, since his blood mixed with her, with the, her body, the baby doesn't like that, I guess, and so the baby's not breathing, and then they're like, the only way we can save it is if a fresh heart. So then he's like, no, we're not going to kill your best friend over a demon baby. And then I'm like, dude, I think it was too late before, it's too late for you to be objecting to anything, because the fact that she came in, what, like 10 minutes ago, or 15 seconds ago, and now you want to object to, you know. So I couldn't really even be as, I couldn't really cheer him on as well, because he was being inconsistent as well. His character. I don't like this, but I'm going to continue to do it. And then by the end, it's like, I don't care anymore, because he wants to act all, oh, we're not going to kill your best friend, but then I'm going to turn my back, and, even though I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to do. And then I just insulted you and just said you're not fit to be a mom. So yeah, of course, turn your back on her so she can hit you over the head and then bash you in non-stop. And then cut your heart out. And then the baby's fine. And then they kill the best friend off screen. And then she's like, you were worth it. And then the movie ends, and then it says Bloodborne. And then I say, oh, this movie! Oh, this movie! The movie, again, the acting is fine by everyone. Mostly everyone. I would like to know, like, again, the information on this organization. Like, why are they doing this, and how long have they been doing this? How did they even get started doing this? I mean, because the best friend at one point, like, because she helps her cousin, I think it's her cousin, that the other girl that has the baby, that referred them to this agency, Susan. I think that's her cousin. But she, I forget where I was going. But yeah, overall, I didn't care about at first, I kind of cared about them, but then you already know where it's going. I will do anything to have a child, except him, but then so acting's fine. The story needed work with I would have liked some more history on this organization, and likable characters should have been more likable towards the end. Should have been realization of, oh no, this is wrong, and they even give them the option to, you know, oh, you don't have to do this, and your baby can just die, and then you can go off, because you'll never get a chance like this again, because you can't adopt. Because nobody adopts, I guess, in this universe. Or you can't just get a dog. I don't know. But they never talk about adoption. They talk about getting a dog, but not. So that was odd to me. Like, you can't just go through a normal agency and, you know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this rant, this video. Please give it a like and comment down below if you have seen this crap movie. And if you have, what did you think of it? Did you like it? If so, please let me know. But I would say avoid it, because you're better off either watching um, the original Rosemary's Baby, because that's basically what this is, modern day. Or the movie Grace, which isn't really all that either, but, you know. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care and peace and love.